So we'll give you some VC if you can answer this question correctly, including this year, who has been traded the most in NBA history?
Was it Jim Jackson, Chucky Brown, Joe Smith, or Trevor Ariza? Hey Alexis, Ariza brought the Lakers title.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. The bright lights and tall buildings of downtown Los Angeles setting the scene for us here tonight. It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. And tonight, it's the New Orleans Pelicans going up against the Los Angeles Lakers here in Staples Center. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Playoff seeding so important here. Let's have a look out west. Look at the Lakers. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And checking out New Orleans, 5.5 games behind.
And, you know, for the Pelicans, got to be one of the feel-good stories of this NBA season. Not many people were talking about them coming into the start of the year.
No doubt about it. They're one of the top teams everyone's talking about, top to bottom. Everyone in the organization, that means front office, coaches, players, just done an outstanding job this season.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. We've got T.J. Warren, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Harrell, and it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. And for the Lakers, we've got Paul. Tobias Harris is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Thompson in at the 2 guard. Warren the pass to Drummond. Nice D from Valanciunas. And here's Los Angeles. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Here's DiVincenzo. Now the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Now here's Thompson following the miss by Montrezl Harrell. Paul with the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And we see this so many times. The defense so concerned with Klay Thompson's shooting ability that he's able to burn them with moving the ball.
Now, here's Warren. He had 31 points in the win against the Warriors in San Francisco.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Passes it to Warren. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Here's Paul. Lays it up off the glass. Paul's got 5.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the Pelicans with possession here. Now, here's Fox. 32 points for him last game against Golden State.
Yeah, and it seemed like he spent about half the game shooting free throws. Credit him for really taking it to the defense.
And the 3 ball is good. Thompson's got his second basket of the game.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, I was able to talk with Stan Van Gundy for a minute. They've had a tough time figuring out the Lakers this season, having lost both of the previous meetings. I asked Coach about what needed to change, and he said, "We haven't matched their energy, not once. We can do it for a few minutes, but not for all 4 quarters. That's something we can't let happen tonight. So you can assume this will be an intense one from the get-go. Guys?"
Okay, David, much appreciated. Fox passes to Warren. With the teardrop, and it's good on the layup.
Well, there's a lot of shots for TJ to choose from, so you never know when he's going to go to that one. Sweet floater.
Harris against Harrell. Thompson outside. Warren against Butler. Thompson for the triple. Rebound by Harrell. Pelicans trail by 8. DiVincenzo passes to Fox. Here's Harrell. Drummond trying to get himself free. Harrell, that's good.
When the shot's going up, it's fun to watch the way that Montrezl Harrell will attack a rebound, crucial to this offense and his production.
Now here's Butler. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Boston.
It felt like in that game, too, he was a man on a mission defensively. Finishing up with 4 steals is an impressive feat. And you can tell, takes pride in that part of the game.
Butler with the ball. He's covered by Warren. Thompson with the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. And I hope kids out there are watching the textbook form on Thompson's jumper.
So many things that you could check the boxes on in terms of the fundamentals of a great shooter. It starts at the base. It's great footwork. You square up. You got a quick release, and you got to follow through. It really is something to watch. He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Beyond the arc. That shot is off. And the Lakers take it the other way. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
And the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
It was definitely that defense that carried them to that huge win that night. You have to figure they'll be primed to wreak even more havoc here in this one.
And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Butler passes to Valanciunas. His first shot coming late. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Harrell's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year when you know you're on a championship contending team?
You know, some of that I think depends on the leadership you have in your locker room. Certain guys just keep everybody engaged and motivated. And you know what? You've got to break the season down into chapters to help yourself with the motivation, because sometimes that season can be so long and it's hard to stay focused in the present when you start thinking about the postseason.
I agree. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Los Angeles leading by 7. Harris outside. Thompson up top. Paul looking around. 5 on the clock. Good work defensively by Fox. Pelicans trail by 7. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Here's Warren. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Count the basket.
I always feel like he's around the rim and sniffing out more points. T.J. Warren feeling very much at ease with that quality of a shot.
Now here is Harris. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Boston. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Now DiVincenzo. He feeds it to Drummond. And that one is good.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
Ball against Fox. Out to Harris. The three ball. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Harris misses. Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Warren. Again, the Pelicans score. Here's Paul. He's coming off a 13-point game against Boston.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
And the shot is long. And so Fox will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. New Orleans moving it around. Knocks it loose. And taken away by Paul. He kicks to Valanciunas. And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That is his first foul of the game. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Nancy's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. McDermott comes in for Tobias Harris. Wiggins is checked in for Thompson. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Chris Paul. Markieff Morris is checked in for the Pelicans. Terrence Ross comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now here's Butler. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Clock at 6. To stop the drought. And the rejection by Harrell. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Warren on the wing. 6 points for him. And there's the pass to Morris. Harrell trying to free himself up. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Warren.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
LA's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. And the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
New Orleans making some changes here. Bowl, he's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. And it's Joseph in for De'Aaron Fox. In the corner, Nance with it. And that's a foul called on Bol. That is his first foul of the game. Rubio with a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Three-point shot has always been part of Ricky's game. Consistency is what he struggles with.
Ball kicks to Ross. And the jam by Ross.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Butler. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Nice D from Warren.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Feeds to Morris. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Looking now at some numbers for Wiggins, how last month turned out for him, he's right around 13 points tonight, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when the star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
Ross with a wide open look, buries it from three-point range. And now a 3-point Pelican lead. LA has gone 4 of 8 on their 3-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. And that one, good.
And Rubio right now playing waiter, setting the table.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. To the inside, Joseph. That shot off. Good D by Rubio. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. And Joseph gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Warren against Butler. Up top, Rubio. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. It's Butler that time on the assist from Rubio. And the Lakers lead by 2.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Warren. Rebounded by the Lakers.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
The 10-footer. Unable to get that one. And New Orleans will go the other way with it.
Andrew Wiggins, the kind of guy that people watch with a microscope, but he has cut down on inefficient shots, those long twos. He started to take more threes, and using his athletic ability when he gets on the inside to get to the foul line.
Now, here's Warren. Following the miss by Andrew Wiggins. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And it's blocked.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Now, here's Joseph. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Morris throws it down.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Here's Rubio. Pass to Wiggins. Lets it go from deep. Morris with the rebound. And Morris has got the ball here for New Orleans. Boss against Wiggins. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket, and they weren't special that time.
Now, here's Rubio. 9-point game his last outing. Boss against Wiggins. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
An advanced scorer with a lot of counter moves. Wiggins can adapt to what the defense is doing.
The 3 from Warren. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And so it's T.J. Warren making highlights for New Orleans. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're wondering whether players watch the standings, check out this clip from Chris Paul.
One thing we have to do is stop comparing ourselves to last year. Early in the year, we was doing that every couple games. We was like, man, our record was here, this was that. And teams change, your games have to change.
You know, Greg, he makes a great point. Even when you have mostly the same guys, every season is different.
And if you're a coach, it'll give you gray hairs, trying to preach that to your players. Many guys don't believe it until they're in it and then have to dig themselves out of a hole.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Now, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
They've got McDermott. Ricky Rubio is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Nance in at the center. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. That free throw good from Warren. Ricky, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
Pelicans leading by 5. Ross with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Pass to Warren. Drummond with it. Drummond is doubled. The kick out to Warren. Back to Drummond. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. The shot. And the shot by Warren, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Hard for opposing teams to box out Nance because of all the activity that Larry Nance Jr. has. Plays alive on every possession.
Now, here's Fox. No points in the game yet for him. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
For New Orleans, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Doug McDermott. Klay Thompson comes in for Butler. And Paul subbed in for Ricky Rubio. And a change for the Pelicans. DiVincenzo's checked in. That free throw good from Ross. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. All up top, guarded by Fox. Morris with the block. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. The shot's good from Nance. Pelicans leading by 4. The pass to Drummond. Kicks it to Ross. Six on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. This is his second trip to the line in this one. That free throw good from Ross.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Harris is checked in for Larry Nance. And both free throws good for Ross.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Ball against Fox. Harris trying to get free. And it's sent back by Drummond. New Orleans in the lead. Left side Fox. DiVincenzo with it. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Warriors in San Francisco.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off it.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Valanciunas hits them both. Pelicans leading by 6. DiVincenzo passes to Harrell. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. The Lakers have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And it's Wiggins missing.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now, here's Fox. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Ross passes to Harrell. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Fox. A fresh 14 for New Orleans. Harrell kicks to DiVincenzo. Kept alive. Here's Drummond. And at last, they get one to fall.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
And the Lakers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good on the triple. Thompson's got 11.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition when no one's on you, great shot there.
Now here's Ross. 12 points for him. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
And both free throws good for Ross. Lakers trail by 7. Ball outside. Pass to Harris. Ross with the steal. A pass to Fox. There's the triple. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Wiggins kicks to Thompson. Passes it to Paul. Knocked away. Fox with the steal. Stolen by Thompson. Down low. Ross with the steal. It's Fox with the drive.
Oh, that gets everybody fired up. The point guard, De'Aaron Fox, up on the rim.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Los Angeles. 9-point game. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. New Orleans has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. For three, Ross. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Ross has got the lead up to 12 now for New Orleans. Los Angeles has gone 1-2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Paul passes to Thompson. Shoots over DiVincenzo. The shot's good from Paul.
Nice job catch and shoot there. Chris Paul making it look simple and caught the defense a little bit out of position.
The pass to Ross. Fox against Paul. Here's Harrell. A second chance effort. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got his second bucket of the night.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Paul. 8 points for him. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Oh, the lob to Valanciunas. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Chris Paul at his best right there on that kind of play. A legendary distributor who spots the open man.
And here is Ross. He's got 17. Drains the three-pointer. Fox has got 7 points in the game.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Now here's Paul. Right wing. Harris trying to get free. Good work defensively by Fox.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Valanciunas against Drummond. And Ross with the slam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Pass to Harris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I feel like Tobias Harris's confidence has grown over the past couple seasons, especially on the offensive end. Very capable of taking advantage of smaller defenders.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And some changes here for the Lakers. McDermott comes in for Wiggins, and Ricky Rubio subbed in for Paul. The Pelicans also changing it up. Markieff Morris comes in for Drummond. It's T.J. Warren in for Ross. And Harris drops them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Fox against Harris. Pass to Warren. Harrell down low. The wide open look here for Fox. And the 3 off target.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night. This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Fox. He has 7. Outside Warren. And they call an illegal screen here. With a break in the action, let's see which teams have come away with the most steals in the NBA this season. In third, the Lakers. 5th on the list, the Pelicans.
And forcing turnovers is a point of pride for both these teams. That's why their steal numbers have been so high.
Passes to Harris. Over Harrell. Morris with the rebound. Pelicans leading by 10. Warren on the wing. Back to Fox. Now the pass to Warren. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Warren's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, just working on extending that range, T.J. Warren in the offseason, wanting to be a better three-point shooter. Nice to see him knock one down.
Now here is Harris. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Nice shot by McDermott.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Fox against Rubio. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
Well, Fox with the eyes and ears up that time. Good vision to facilitate.
The Pelicans coming to this one after the win against the Warriors in San Francisco. Pass to Valanciunas. Over Morris. Kicks it out to Rubio. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his third foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Nancy's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Butler in for Tobias Harris. Fox against Rubio. Shot clock at 6. Butler against Warren. Butler, no good. New Orleans leading by 13. Now Warren, 14 points for him. Pass to Morris. New Orleans moving it around, and Fox gets it to go.
The closer that Fox gets inside, the more effective he could say. I guess you could say he's good in the Fox hole.
Passes it to Thompson. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
There's the pass to Warren. To the middle. Harrell kicks to Fox. Here's Warren. Softly drops in the floater. Warren's got 7 now in this quarter.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Butler feeling out a bit. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
27 seconds left to play in the first half. Fox against Rubio. The kick out to Warren. Here's Fox. Offline with his 3. Fox against Rubio. Thompson outside. Got it up. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And so it's New Orleans enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Andre, big first half, a lot of energy. What are you guys doing differently tonight?
With active hands in the defensive end, it really got us all hyped up. And, it translates to the offensive end as well, too. So,
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see a competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. They turned up the heat in the second quarter. And they're in good position for the second half with their lead standing at 12. Shaq, what'd you think about what we saw from New Orleans?
Well, their offense is depending on getting points in the paint, and they're getting those points. They're creating mismatches and being very aggressive when they get the one they want.
And Kenny, how about what you saw from the Lakers?
I look at the lack of free throw attempts as a key indicator. Because the funny thing about getting to the charity stripe, you have to earn it. You have to put your body in harm's way and be physically willing to take the hit. Right now, one team's playing aggressively and the other team isn't. That's the big difference in the score.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Terrence Ross with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Checking out the group for Stan Van Gundy to start the second half. Harrell is out there with Warren. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Drummond in at the 5.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Fox passes to Drummond. Ball against Fox. A floater. Here's Harrell. Pass to DiVincenzo. Drummond trying to get himself free. From outside, off the mark. Lakers trail by 12. Here's Valanciunas. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. DiVincenzo against Butler. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Okay, and he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
Warren kicks to Fox. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Warren. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Butler.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
And now the Pelicans on the break. Fox leading the charge.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Thompson right side. And stolen by Drummond. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. Drummond controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Pelicans lead by 17.
Big man on the move. Drummond running the floor, getting rewarded there with the hoop.
Passes it to Butler. Thompson outside. That's tipped. 6 to shoot. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got assist number 5 here tonight. Timeout called the Lakers.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Lakers trail by 20. Here is Paul. He's got 8 to end the run, and it's good on the way in. Paul's got 10 points.
So creative right there. Paul's fantastic at finding ways to get inside and capitalize, whether it's him or a teammate.
The pass to Warren, and there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler, and that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Andrew Wiggins, he's checked in for the Lakers. And so it's New Orleans with it. Harrell with it. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
And so Fox will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Butler on the wing. From downtown, it's rebounded by New Orleans. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And Fox gets it to go.
Fox pretty good when he decides to use his speed. He's going to get the defense on their heels.
Pass to Harris. Over Harrell. That's good from Harris on the assist by Paul. Harris has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Pass to Warren. He dishes it to Harrell. Plays it up and banks it in. Harrell's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, that's a smart pass as T.J. Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
Passes to Harris. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Harrell. Pelicans leading by 18. And stolen by Butler. Ball against Fox. Floats it up for Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
And that's Jimmy Butler with a great finish there. Good hands to catch the pass and throw it through.
And Bones, when you look at Jimmy Butler's elite impact at both ends, you could argue he's the best two-way shooting guard in the NBA.
Klay Thompson might have something to say about that, GA, but certainly Jimmy Butler and his physical presence allows him to play a multitude of positions. So sliding down to the 3 and getting physical is something that Jimmy will do. We know that he'll take on any assignment and compete with it.
One-on-one here. Lets it go from 14. Here's Drummond shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, stiff defense gives Drummond some trouble on that shot, but he stays cool and gets a trip to the line.
That free throw, no good. New Orleans making some changes here. Morris comes in for Harrell, and it's Ross in for Dante DiVincenzo. He doesn't get the second one.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
And here is Fox, following the three-pointer by Andrew Wiggins. And the shot by Warren, no good. Ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
The tendency can be to really rush or push the game, and they need to avoid that.
Now Butler with the ball up in the air just sniffs that one out, and he goes in and rips it down.
Fox against Paul. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Pelicans have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. First free throw is good.
So much talk about who's the fastest player in the league. And Fox always being mentioned there. His speed and stepping into this leadership role. Lots of great signs from De'Aaron Fox.
And the Lakers making a change here. Nance is checked in. Fox hits them both. Lakers trail by 15. Paul dishes to Harris. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
So it's the Lakers now. Nance finds Butler. The 3. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Now here's Fox. 15 points in the game. Knocked loose. So another turnover for New Orleans. Here's Paul. Finished off the break. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
The hands, the anticipation. Nance Jr., a great job there. Reaching out, tapping that ball away for the steal.
Outside Warren. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 6th assist on the night.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now here's Nance. He's got 6, and it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
And Drummond throws it down. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Harris.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
For 3, Ross. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Inside, kicks it out to Paul. Here's Butler. No good off the back of the rim. And so Fox will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. The lead is 15. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. It's good. LA has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Harris looking it over. Here's the floater. They get it back. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, Larry Nance Jr. has great timing, but he also has a great hang. So put that ball anywhere. He knows what to do with it.
Morris outside. For 3, Ross. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Butler finds Wiggins. Good work there as it goes. Wiggins has got 7 points.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Timeout call here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And some changes here for the Lakers. McDermott's checked in for Harris. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Chris Paul. New Orleans leading by 13. And the pass to Warren. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Outside Butler. High arcing shot. No good on the shot. And New Orleans will come the other way. Ross passes to Fox. To the paint. McDermott with the steal. And here we go. It's Butler. Took him no time at all on that one. Butler's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Warren kicks to Ross. Misses the 3. Lakers trail by 14. Here's Wiggins. The shot's good. Wiggins has got 7 now in this quarter. The Pelicans shooting straight 49% from the field. Pass to Fox. And good that time. And that's now 19 points for De'Aaron Fox.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Butler. He's got 14. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
It felt like he was getting more and more hungry as he got closer to the rim. Jimmy Butler just tenacious there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
This season, he has been absolutely locked in at the free throw line. How about 90%?
And the Lakers making a change here. Thompson's checked in. so Butler nails both of them.
Jimmy Butler's just one of those guys that coaching staff and players admire just how competitive he is on a daily basis.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 19. Here's Drummond. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for him.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
Lakers trail by 13. Here's Nance, and it's sent back by Drummond. Left side, Fox. And it's Fox slamming it down.
And how much fun right now is De'Aaron Fox having on the floor? All smiles.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Down low, Thompson. And trying to break loose. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Rubio. Rubio's got his 6th assist on the night. Fox is double. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Fox surveying that time, and hard to cover when he's got options.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Ricky Rubio. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Fox hits them both.
It felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Now here's Butler. 16 points for him. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. .20 seconds left to play here in the third. Fox against Butler. Outside, Fox. Pass to Drummond for 3. Here's Morris. No good with the layup. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their transition game has been in full effect. We'll get right back to the action when we return. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Jimmy Butler is out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Nance. And it's McDermott in at the 3 spot. Lakers trail by 17. And here is Butler. And they double up Butler. Nance outside. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Nance Jr. wasting no time and quick decision-making, helping out that possession.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Nance against Ross. Nance comes with the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. He'll have a jump ball. And the Lakers with possession here. And so it's Butler with it. They'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Is it to McDermott? Butler against DiVincenzo. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Butler.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Chris Paul's checked in for the Lakers. And the Pelicans also making a change. Harrell, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. McDermott with a steal. Paul against Fox. Bounce pass from Paul. And there's the pass to Valanciunas. Lakers passing it around. That one drops for him.
Now, lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
Thompson against DiVincenzo. Harrell the pass to Ross. Six on the shot clock. Harrell finds Ross. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. No good again that time.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Klay Thompson. Fox against Paul. For 3, Ross. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Thompson against DiVincenzo. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Harris is checked in.
You think about with everything that's going on in Klay Thompson's career and the surrounding talent that he's had with him, he still goes out and takes care of his business as a defensive stopper. Takes tremendous pride in what he can do offensively. Yeah, a 4th turnover there. That's just a rough, sloppy game.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in, and the foul called on Terrence Ross. That is his first foul of the game. It's stolen by Morris.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
Pass to Fox. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Now, here's Thompson. Unloads from 13. Paul's shot is off. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
DiVincenzo against Thompson. DiVincenzo passes to Morris. Fox is doubled. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here is New Orleans. Just 5 to shoot. Harrell kicks to DiVincenzo. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Butler against Ross. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jimmy Butler. That free throw good from Ross. He hits both from the stripe. Lakers trail by 12. Valanciunas passes to Harris. Ball outside. There's the lob for Harris.
Tobias Harris showing off his versatility as a combo forward. Does a little bit of everything offensively.
Pelicans leading by 10. Pass to Harrell. And here is DiVincenzo. Fox with it. Takes the three. Knocks down the three ball. Fox has got 26 points.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Harris dishes to Valanciunas. Harris trying to get free. No good from Valanciunas. New Orleans gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Bucket is good. And that's 28 points for Terrence Ross.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
That's a 2 from Paul. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Morris has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Fox, no good. Lakers trail by 15. Thompson from long range. Ross grabs the board. He's feeling it. That one wide left.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense. Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Here's Fox. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Fox passes to Harrell. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Paul dishes to Valanciunas. Now here's Butler. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 5. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Pelicans leading by 15. DiVincenzo kicks to Fox. Over Harris. And that one goes long. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles.
All that athleticism from Tobias Harris showing that time.
For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Wiggins is checked in for Butler. The Pelicans also changing it up. Andre Drummond's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. And it's T.J. Warren in for Ross. Now DiVincenzo. Here's Morris. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Outside, Fox. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Drummond. Here's Warren. Good on the baseline. Jay. Warren's got 24 points.
Now he's an effortless scorer who knows how to take over. We'll see if they call some more sets for him now.
Fox against Paul. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Paul. And it's sent back by Drummond. They recover it. Paul's shot is off.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Here's Morris. Back to Fox. There's the pass to DiVincenzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Morris for 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Hits the 3-point bomb.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
DiVincenzo with it. He kicks it to Morris. And Andre Drummond. The bucket on the assist by Morris. And the Pelicans lead by 14. LA has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Pass to Harris. Now the dish to Valanciunas. Harris outside. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That's foul number 2 for him. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Wiggins. Paul passes to Harris. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Shoots it. Pelicans pull it in. Drummond's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Fox with it. Now Valanciunas defending. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Los Angeles on D. They trail by 14. To the inside, DiVincenzo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. DiVincenzo's got 5 points now in the quarter. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Now here's Butler. Back to Thompson. The Lakers rebound and slam dunk by Harris.
Now, Tobias has a good frame and has good strength. I like to see him go in there and put it to good use on the offensive glass.
Fox against Paul. Fox dishes to Warren. Morris inside, defended by Paul. 2 points, that one goes. And the Pelicans lead by 16.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand. Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Paul against Fox. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Drummond. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Morris. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for New Orleans.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
Really a big-time win for these guys. They lost their first 2 games of the year to this team, so they won't be in danger of getting swept when they meet for the 4th time.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for De'Aaron Fox.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. The fader. And yep, finally dropped it, rolling around the rim.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
The consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. See you next time.